This is Fuel Trader, and I'm going to review the last 2 days, the 26th and the 27th. I was not able to post the video log on the 26th, so I'm going to review the 26th and the 27th, the last 2 days action. What you're looking at is the April heat 15-minute chart, and the 27th action is in this block here. Let me expand this. What we had from the 25th, we did have a short that we did take on this bar. Had a sell signal come in, and we took a short. And on the opening on the, so overnight I was short. On the opening of the 26th, we did gap lower, and these gaps do love to be filled. I'll draw that gap in, or a window as I like to call them. The windows like to be closed. We did open lower in heat on the morning of the 26th, and it just kind of stalled here for about 45 minutes. And I just decided there was no follow-through action immediately. I normally take half the lot off and follow it down, but since we just stalled, went in and closed all the position right here at this bottom, right below 274. So I closed all. The market did proceed up. We did close the window. And when it was in this window, I did put another order in to sell below this pivot low. If the market decided to come on down, I was going to go ahead and get short again, because we still have this really big window back from the 19th between 270 and 264 that still needs to be closed, and I hope it would be closed, but the market's going to do what it wants to do. So basically we traded on the 26th, we moved on up, took out the previous highs. So with the previous highs being taken out, I did some sell signals were generated. Two methods that I do get on the buy and sell side. One did come in on this bar. My secondary signal came in on this bar, which is normally pretty good. If I got two signals coming in close together, the probability of the trade being profitable really increases. So anyway, I got short below this bar, and I got confirmation on this bar anyway, but I got short, and I went ahead and took the whole lot off right here just for break even, because the next day was a DOE, and the market, I was hoping the market would just take profits overnight and we would open up lower and be able to take profits like I did on the day before the 26th, but we just kind of stalled here, stalled here, stalled here. So I wanted to get out before the DOE, because the expectation was for a bullish report, and I did not want to be short with the report coming out bullish in case it decided to take off. So I went and just got out of break even and just let it do what it's going to do. And it when it came down to this previous window here, it did stall there. I'll remove this because that's not a window anymore. But it did bounce around the support area 255, 275, 276. And with that, I did get a sell signal. Even when it visited the top here at 279, I had another sell signal that was generated on this bar here. So I did get short yesterday again, and I closed half of the lot right at this 275 area. When it got to this pivot low, I went ahead and closed half and made about 2 cents on those lots. And so right now I am trailing, still short heating oil, and I am trailing this with this moving average study. My stop for as at break even is at break even right around 277. So I'll trail this down and hopefully maybe get down to this area here. But if not, I'll trail it with the moving average, and we'll try to capture some more gains. So I am still short heat going into the 28th. Had another trades come in on the RBOB. This is April RBOB 15-minute chart. Let me expand this for the last 2 days. We still have a window up here. And on the 26th, it did visit this window, which is going to be resistance. From, let's see, the 26th, we gapped open here. I did not have a position on, but I was looking to get short if it took out this pivot low. It does have a window down here at 256, 255 area to fill. Plus the expectation for the DOE was to be bearish. So anyway, the market filled the window. Let me go and remove these. Market filled the window, moved on up, took out the previous high, so I canceled this short, canceled it. That's why the X is there, canceled that short. And let me remove this moving average study. Anyway, when we revisited this pivot, this resistance line, a good place for it to stall and go down. So I did have a sell signal that came in on this bar when we just congested here. I had a short sale that came in. I got short. The next morning we gapped lower. So we did have a little bit of a window there in the morning. And as you can see, it did come up and fill the window. And this is all on Wednesday, which is the DOE day, which was yesterday. So it filled that little window there, so I'll remove that. So I was short already. My stop was at break even up in this area. So I was banking on a DOE report to be bearish, which would take us on down. Which it did. It took us on down. And we went down to 266. I had a moving average study that came in to get me out if it was going to stall or stop. And it did. So right at this bar here, I moved my stop from here to this area. So I locked in 2 more cents. Gave up 2 cents in this hard bounce. I didn't think it was going to bounce as hard, but it bounced pretty hard. And then retraced back up and then came on down. So right now for the 28th, actually looking at a buy signal maybe coming in this area. This is a good pattern here. My technical indicators are showing me that this might be a divergence area, so that's what I look at. Some weakness and possibly a buy may come in on the 28th in RBOB. So I'm out of RBOB. That's a very good trade yesterday. Made some good profits and gains on that trade. Crude oil was basically not much happening in crude oil. I really didn't get a very good signal or setup in crude. As far as heat, possibly have a buy coming in on heat on the 28th too in this area. This is kind of setting up possibly a buy signal. So we'll monitor those on the 28th, and I will post a video log to tell you what we've done. Love to have you visit our website. It's a new website, and it's www.fueltradermentorlive.com, where we'll sit there and we'll trade the action during the day. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.